Kill that music. We are back for an open mic. Second week in a row. We're running in hot fire.
How did you keep the music going like that? That was cool. Usually it kills the music automatically.
When?
Like when you came on just now, it showed us, but the music was still going.
I mean, look, I can play the music right now.
Whoa.
Play some mood music. I did an entire podcast, bro, with the music running. I was interviewing this guy, but for some reason it killed it in my headphones. But then when I pulled it off of StreamYard, I was like, there's fucking music playing in the background for the entire episode. This is horrible. And I had to throw it through Adobe's podcast software and it ditched the music. It pulled the music off. Amazing.
Who'd you film with today?
I filmed with a buddy of mine I've known from high school. His name's Steven Triana. He owns a, like a basic level firearms training company, like the NRA class that you used to have to get signed off for when you get a CCW. He does that. So a lot of firearms familiarization, but he's he's just a knowledgeable guy. He was a history teacher in high school for a bit, or out of high school for a bit. And then, just I talked to him a little bit about concealed weapon permit, the Florida law with the constitutional carry, and then the open carry, stuff like that. Talked about some other shit. He had applied to probably 6 different law enforcement agencies. His dad was a cop in Miami-Dade, and he didn't get hired. So he was kind of talking about the trials and tribulations of not getting hired as a cop.
Good for him. That shit sucks.
Yeah, good. Lucky guy. So what's up, man? We're waiting on Nick. He's running.
God, dude, this fucking guy, man. This fucking guy. Yeah, bro, I'll be there. Hey, dude, I'll be there. Fucking late.
Yeah. So, but we're here. We're running some open mic sessions. We do have some little notes to talk about. Let me pull that up.
I wouldn't even let Nick in. I would just make him sit down there.
Oh, yeah. Just leave him in the green room.
Or is there any way me and you can be huge and he can be tiny?
Ooh, I could probably work on that.
Yeah.
It's probably one I think there's this one, and we can. No, that would just be. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this will. Whoa, that's massive. People are watching. What are these idiots doing?
We're dude. What the question I wanted to ask you is if anybody.
Oh yeah. Tyler calls me while I'm podcasting. It's not like Tyler knows that I'm podcasting, but he calls me when I was.
That's you're a good friend. You answered.
Yeah. Well, I called you back. I was like, we got to take a quick break. My boss is calling.
Dude, the anti-hero broadcast, the last 2 episodes, and now the night shift go into 8-bit mode. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. We were like, man, it must be the fucking internet. However, when we pull up videos on StreamYard, the videos are fine. It's literally just our cameras. And I thought if it was a internet problem, like producing it to the mass internet, I would think everything would be blurry. But only the cameras are super blurry, and then it goes away.
So here, all right, I'm going to try to slightly break it down. What I'm thinking, okay, the cameras go to the computer.
They go to a switch.
Or go to a switch, but essentially through the road, they make it to the computer. They record locally on the computer, straight from the camera. So if you're saying that the local recordings that you guys pull later are fine, it's a bandwidth issue on the internet. So you guys are probably dumping so much bandwidth coming in from the cameras and the microphones and stuff that I think it's the internet upload speed. Because I remember seeing it in the comments. The guys in the comments were kind of troubleshooting as well. Do you run a Cat 5 hardline into the computer?
We're going to run a Cat 6 hardline.
Okay. That'd be the first troubleshooting avenue that I'd say would be the best way to do it. Try and run it hardline to make sure that you're getting the best quality going through the fastest speed. I'm sure you have a decent internet speed. I don't think anything more than 100 gigs.
We tested it on the show. It was testing great. It was in, the top, it was green.
Yeah, the speeds.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know, because that's what I started before I left for the podcast. I started watching last night's episode, and I saw it. It was like 5 minutes in, it started going underwater.
Dude, it
And
fucking ruins everything. No clips can be made, really. It's
yeah,
just it. I mean, and the crazy thing is we still kept 60, 70 people in there, which is insane. That means that,
the
they
boys.
like the show, but I was
Yeah.
visibly pissed off, even though you couldn't see me because I was blurry.
Because thank God you were blurry, even though you were pissed off. So, speaking of the anti-hero night shift, anti-hero broadcast night shift on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, I missed it last night. I went to a hockey game. I got tickets from the department. Thank you very much. The union gets tickets from the Panthers, and I used them last night. So it was cool. Panthers won.
Nice.
I went by myself, so I kind of just wandered around and talked to the cops on the detail, and said what's up, grabbed a couple beers, and then went and watched the game. So it was good.
We're redoing our studio. We're I can't stand this fucking this gray color. The whole fucking building's this disgusting gray color. It's retarded. And from when we hung stuff and things and chairs hitting it, there's fucking gouges and holes in it, and our studio looks like a fucking bag of ass. So we're buying, essentially it's PVC board. We're buying PVC board, but like dark gray brick, and we're doing the whole back and sides.
Oh, just like this podcast?
Kind of. And it's funny too. I didn't maximize the screen last time I used StreamYard. Or when we did the Saturday night show, when we did the Saturday St. Petersburg show live, it was this size with black background because I didn't.
Oh yeah, you didn't fill the thing. I want this brick background just to kind of change the outlook and what it looks like compared to other shows, streams that we have on the network and stuff. Now I got to get you guys. It says Nick entered. Oh, there's Nick.
Nick, dude in his fucking car.
I see this guy. This guy in his car.
Probably
I'm not letting you in until you clean the lens of your camera.
Jesus,
it looks like you're in the middle of a swamp.
Fucking sleeping bag on the back seat.
For those of you that don't know, he's we can see who's in the green room and see him sitting there waiting. He's got condoms. He's got Magnum condoms. I guess we gotta let him in so we
better without being able to hear him. I just want to watch. I want to study him like the Panda Cam. Just look at him and see what he does.
Totally Panda Cam. Watch him eat. He's on a stakeout with no tints in the car. Should we let him? Oh, he's talking.
Is he talking?
All
right, let's see what Nick has to say.
All right, we're gonna bring Nick in. There he is. And
dad joke.
Dad joke.
You got me.
You did the same thing last epised.
Did I?
Ooh, look at.
Did you just get evicted or what?
Yeah, dude, this is where I'm living now. It's rough. At least my toilet works now.
Did you steal your ex's sweater too?
Nick, did Margaret? I got a question for follow-up.
Would it be good for you?
I got a follow-up question from last week. Did Margarita see the reel?
She did not.
Oh, did you try to send it to her? Can we send it to her?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can send it to her if you want. You can send it to my ex-fiance and ask her what it was like to fuck me with Margarita in her face all the time.
No, we're on. Well, as a matter of fact, in the green room is.
Although I might violate my PFA, so don't do that.
What's PFA?
PFA.
Protection from abuse order. Stay away order.
You have one?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I don't.
Sky. Sorry. We're a little gun shy about legal actions around this place.
Yeah. I don't want to give anyone flashbacks.
Dude, it's been such a fucking retarded week.
Dude, I've been watching.
And I thought you couldn't say retarded.
On this show, we can. We're not trying to get on the radio.
Oh, it's open. It's open mic. Open mic.
I saw your boy RO's walking back walking back some statements or setting up excuses now?
Yeah, he's setting it up like essentially he's like if you guys hear that the after action review says that I didn't do it, well, I lied. Like, of course you did.
Get the fuck out of here. And after action review, so you just go in there and be like, yeah, man, it was fucking awesome, dude. Red over here, he rode in on a T-Rex. We had fucking RPGs and shit. It was wild. And then your command staff would probably be like, that's great. Awesome. T-Rex. Put you guys in for a fucking medal. Yeah, that's what you do. You go lie after your action report. These guys are what? The cream of the crop? The second best in the world, right? And they're going to fucking lie? Fuck out.
I think I just found another name in the brief.
What?
What's your middle name, Nick? We got to put you on the lawsuit.
Oh, fuck that. I'm not in that.
This is your fake name anyways.
Yeah.
Nick Jeraci.
Jirachi.
Oh.
So if they want to sue me, they can look for Nick Jirachi.
Yeah, you'll find him in his fucking car.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in the car? What are you doing in the car now?
I was driving home from that Japanese TV show I was a part of.
Yeah, tell us about the Japanese TV show.
Justin, are you using your mic?
Am I doing this again?
I don't know. It's kind of tricky, but I don't think so. I think you're using your.
I'm on AirPods. Oh, it's got it. Go ahead, Nick. Tell your story.
Oh, there's the tech guy.
I got no problem with my iPhone. You guys are in a studio.
No,
I know.
No, you actually sound like shit, Nick. you actually sound like shit.
We got Nick sound like a bag of ass. We can't have two people.
Yeah, there you go. I got to figure. Sorry, I was running in here hot, and apparently I was the first. I'm the one flying in from a freaking podcast, and then I'm the one that gets here first.
I was waiting on y'all.
Yeah. So Nick, tell us about this Japanese TV show that you were getting interviewed.
So they want to go to Kensington Avenue, which Tyler, you've seen. I don't think you've seen it, Justin. Have you?
Maybe. I've seen it in Tyler's videos.
Yeah, where all the junkies are and stuff like that. So they don't have a drug problem in Japan, apparently. It's just alcohol.
Yeah.
They're pretty curious to see what was going on, what fuels it, what it's like down there. They're interviewing drug users, et cetera, et cetera.
The Japanese?
So, yeah. Dude, it was right out, like, you ever see the 80s comedies where they'll pull up a tourist of Japanese and get out and they go out there, shake your camera, and it's like, snap.
Yeah.
Well, instead of that, they all got out with handheld cameras in their hand, filming everything. It was hysterical.
Well, how do you get linked up with this?
I know everybody, dude. Someone called me, say, hey,
I got a guy.
Yep, I got a guy.
You're the podcaster in your group of friends. I know a guy named Nick. He'll go on any show.
Right? There you go. Not any show, dude. I'm very particular. I don't want to water down this show. You know what I mean, dude? I just don't any show.
Did they speak English?
No.
Did you have to have a translator?
Yeah, we had a translator. So the first question they asked me, which is, I was supposed to be very simple and easy. They asked me a pretty in-depth question, and pretty much like the philosophy of narcotics and how did they get here. And so I answered it in 2 minutes, and I realized I can't talk that long because this lady's got it now translated to him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So where did the drugs come from?
Oh yeah.
It's funny, dude. After she give my answer, you go, oh.
Godzilla.
That's what you really should have started talking about.
Dude.
Just slip something right in the middle of it.
We're getting ready to leave, and he's sitting in the van. I'm not going to mention any names, and he's killing a little airport bottle of whiskey. Made
The
it
Japanese
work.
guy?
Oh yeah, dude. 9:30 in the morning.
I heard that the Japanese don't have a drug problem because back in the day they used to just fucking murder people. Like the cops were like Judge Dredd, and they would execute you on the streets for drugs.
Yeah, and apparently if you're a
For
user, you get clean. Everyone disowns you. You get isolated. No one talks to you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy culture, dude. I don't know if you guys seen something over there too. I forget what the Japanese term for it, but it's like a vanishing. Like people go missing in Japan. It's like an epidemic, and apparently there's a lot of paid services where you can pay people and they'll make you disappear, give you all kinds of new identity documents. They come in the middle of the night, pack your shit up, send you and send you to where you got to go, and you disappear forever. Like if you have gambling debts, you're trying to get away from a scorned lover, et cetera, et cetera. It's
You have to stay in Japan?
I don't think so, but I think that most of them do because they are Japanese. I think they want to stay relatively close, but they'll move into different cities, give them a completely different, I guess, ID number, new name. It's crazy, man. There's some documentaries about it. Very interesting.
I'm trying to look it up as you're saying it. There's one thing that came up. Historical methods like exile islands or Mahru Chibiuchi, which is ostracism, modern phenomenon known as hikikomori, social withdrawal, or corporate practices like a banishment room. Historically, exile used as a form of criminal punishment.
And now
Weird.
You put on there like people vanishing in Japan, as a paid service. It should pop up. There's a couple really interesting documentaries on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the rabbit hole you can go down.
Yeah, there's no form. Oh, it says there's no formal paid service for banishment, but Japan has practices like odibashibi, which is the banishment room, called night moving.
They come in the middle of the night, dude, pack you up, and you're gone, you're ghost forever.
Wow.
It's crazy, especially if you have like large gambling debts to the Yakuza, which is the Japanese
mob. Yeah, not a jacuzzi, not a hot tub.
Yakuza.
I officially believe you have no idea what you're talking about now that you said that.
I concur.
What's that?
You're just making up all of this. It's just one long dad joke.
Also, I set up Yakuza my nuts.
Speaking of banishment or recusing themselves, Tyler, you said you wanted to talk about anti-hero, or not anti-hero, about Other Than Honorable podcast excusing themselves from counterculture.
I mean, there's not really much to it, man. I mean, they just they didn't want to renew the contract for season 3, but I mean, honestly, we weren't really going to extend the same contract to them that we had been for the first 2 seasons. It's just we weren't really the I don't think we're the right fit as a production company for them as far as what they are looking for. I mean, you were there through the whole process.
Yeah.
It's just, we would say things like, can you promote it? And oh my God, take this fucking dude out of here.
I'm home now.
Good. Glad you got home. All right. So as you were saying, Taylor and Jimmy just felt that they want to go with a company that's going to pay them more money.
And I mean, so the way this works is that, like, this was a deal that was brokered. Pretty much, we all own, everybody, them included. They own rights to the property. They can do whatever they want with it. So do we. So we put it on our network. Then I told them that when we created the show, I was like, you can have the logo and the name. If you guys aren't part of it, we're not going to try to keep it going. It's kind of like how Vince McMahon wouldn't let people have their wrestling names. It's a greedy thing to do. You're not really helping anybody succeed. It's so we didn't want to do that. So we said, hey, if you ever leave the company or you don't renew a contract, you guys can keep the logo and the name. Like our design girl Natalie made the logo for him. We essentially came up with the name and they liked it. But at the end of the day, you would never know that they had a podcast from them.
Right.
I never once saw a share. I never once saw a mention on any other podcast. I never once saw a link. Could I be wrong?
Like?
Huh?
Yeah, I mean they shared it in their stories with a link.
How many views were they getting?
Modest.
Yeah, a couple thousand an episode. The problem is that, so essentially we paid them I call it hired gun money, right? So we paid them, and then we found sponsors to fund the show, to fund the whole season. We would go find sponsors, and we would take that money because we paid them hired gun money. So they're essentially contractors with the rights to their own logo and all their stuff. And you know, and they were paid well. I mean, I won't get into the amount of money, but they were paid well. Justin, wouldn't you agree? They were paid.
Yeah, they were paid well, and essentially as a business, we broke even. So it's like, or you know, we broke even, if not dipped into the coffers a bit to cover it, you know, to keep the show running. So
and it did. It helped bring awareness to counterculture. You know, I don't want to say it served its purpose, but I'm happy that we did 2 seasons with them. Yeah. And I'm not against them coming back for season whatever, if they
3, 4, whatever. But that's the thing that I loved about it is, for me as a producer, it gave me experience in producing, being on the other side of the camera 100%. Like, I never sat down in front of a microphone, which is one of the things that I end up doing. And as a producer, host, guest, you do a lot of work. So to solely be behind the camera, it gave me a lot of experience in some set design, as basic as it is, in some, you know, handling, you know, executive producer type stuff, and then just editing and producing that content that is not mine. So I definitely gained something from it, to be on the positive side for sure. Experience. So and gained a portion of counterculture as a business and myself. So
yeah, and
as an investment.
What's gonna? I mean, the problems here that lie is that people get greedy. Not saying Taylor or Jimmy will, but I'm worried that somebody's gonna put in their head that we would have to take the videos down, and that's just not the case at all. That was the agreement, is that the videos go on ours. If they ever wanted to take their videos, they can download them from YouTube like anybody else could, and they can repost them, and we can't stop them. We legally we couldn't stop them. There's no copyright because they own half the rights to everything. So but I mean, we're not obviously going to remove them from our catalog either. They're a staple in time. They were good episodes, but one of the issues is that, you know, it's a physical podcast. We wanted to do that. That's what we wanted to do, is a physical
in person. Yeah,
with those two. Did he leave?
Nick. Well, I think he was just finagling or messing with his phone.
Idiot.
Maybe he had to go pee.
Was he gonna pee in a bottle?
So yeah, you're saying it's a physical podcast in time. Yeah,
podcast. Oh, there he is again. God, you know how distracting you are when I'm trying to tell a story.
Sorry, bud. I lost audio for some reason.
Anyway,
he's back.
Physical podcast, the two guys, it was great. There's only so much bro stuff you can talk about before they wanted it. Season 2, we started entering guests into the mix. And when you enter guests, I mean, logistics costs money. Guests typically don't want to be paid to be on a show, but they want their flights and hotel rooms covered. And we would shoot 8 episodes in 2 days. That's how we would do it. We would pay Jimmy and Taylor 2 days worth of work. We would pay for all their logistics. And then now we were kind of mixing in guests and stuff. And, you know, I will say that the only thing that we didn't do as a newer production company, as a newer media distribution, whatever you want to call us, we didn't tell everybody you're going to get paid net 30 or net 45 or net 60. To their defense, we never said when we were going to pay money to all these people for logistics, right? So we had everybody going, where's our money? Where's our hotel rooms? Where's our flight money? Where's our money for our labor? Where's our guest flights, our guest hotels, like all this? And we were getting the money from sponsors who operate off net 30, net 60. So they're like, yeah, we'll get it to you.
What does that mean?
It means they have 30 days to pay you, or they have net 60. That means they have 60 days. A lot of places roll net 90, and you don't see money for 3 months, just because it's not that they're not going to pay you. It's just that that's how they operate. And so,
yeah. Okay. So you're providing a deadline. So you're providing the for lack of better term, an employee or the person, you're providing them with a 90-day or a 30-day or a 60-day window of you'll be paid within that time. Okay. And you've told me this, that, yeah, they were expecting by Monday, or by Thursday,
it was
by the time they wheels down.
Yep, we didn't tell them, hey, this is how the payouts is going to be. This is how money is going to be. We didn't tell them any of that. Because obviously me, you, Mike, all of us at Counterculture, Nick included.
Damn, dude, why's it got to be like that?
We all operate off the bro system. I mean, none of us we're all the type of dudes that don't surround ourselves with fucking shady people. So it's in our inherent nature. We're never going to do that. So that's how we all operate. Well, when you bring in people that you don't know, that's like I said, to be fair, they don't operate like that. So I was having to call the sponsors and go, hey, I know that you pay net 30, but is there any way we can rush this money? And a lot of them did. They were like, yeah, sure.
Well, and then the thing is if we were a bigger company, or if the company was rolling full steam, we'd have money in a bank account sitting there that we could draw against, knowing that in 30 or 60 we would have our sponsor payments. But because we're brand new and we're almost self-funded, it's
this is an obstacle that small companies face growing, and a lot of times companies either fail or don't even start because you have to be able to put up a payroll for a couple months, especially when you're dealing with larger companies. We'll say like a hotel chain or something, or a restaurant. Yeah. If you're in any kind of service industry, you might not get paid for 3 to 6 months. It's a lot of money that you got to upfront, and people don't take that into account when you're starting a business or starting some kind of service.
Yeah, me, Mike, and Justin all kind of agreed. We're not gonna, outside of like, whoa.
Bye, Tyler.
Can you hear me still?
do you God, Tyler, so distracting. So distracting.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Such a dad, dude. How old are you, Boomer?
Boomer. It's because he shaved his mohawk off.
This is like a terrible dad joke. Can you hear me?
This is a fucking problem.
Here, I'm gonna kick you out. Or, well, I mean, we can still hear you, so.
Yeah, you can leave me. I just gotta mess with my camera. Like, my computer's not charging my camera. It's not keeping.
Oh, yeah. I have to check that sometimes too. It doesn't. Nick, can you show Tyler how to put a cool backdrop up or something like that?
Yeah, dude, you want something like? You want me to help you out?
Shut up.
I wish I could do it on my end.
Over now, bitch.
Give Tyler a sweet emoji. Yeah, I can only edit your mic settings and stuff. So yeah, Nick. So you were just driving home from the Japanese World Tour and needed to stop because we had this. No, you're not on a super secret stakeout.
No, not the stakeout today.
Oh, okay.
Just driving home. Figured I'd pull over. I wasn't going to make it home in time.
That's smart. It's better that you're not driving.
Yeah, right. That'd be terrible.
Oh man, I sat in on a one of these open mics, and I was at a Marlins game, and I had my AirPod in and I had it on mute, my microphone on mute, and I was just watching it. And if there was like something interesting that I could like lend, I unmuted myself, like made my 2 cents, and then remuted myself because you got like the noise of the stadium and shit like that.
You're in the stadium doing it? That's classic.
Yeah, I was in the Marlins stadium. The show even came with me when I went to go get a baseball helmet of ice cream. And so I'm just like sitting there, like holding my phone, just like, first person, like walking through the stadium, like by people. And then there's Tyler. Oh, we rearranged the seating. And and I went and bought ice cream and stuff. And I think Tyler was probably super annoyed with me for doing it. But
what? I missed it.
The time that I did the open mic while I was at the baseball game.
No, you're fine, man. That was fun. At least you weren't in your fucking car.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to Nick. I was like, I'm glad you pulled off the side of the road in the woods somewhere instead of driving on the highway doing the podcast or doing the live stream.
Could have used my fucking Nick. This is your fault.
You're so distracting, dude. Now I'm looking up your nose.
Shut the fuck up.
It does make you look thinner, though, Tyler.
I can't figure out how to make the fucking screen bigger. I'm on my phone, dude. My camera took a crap on me.
Well, for us, you're good.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Yeah, it looks fine. It actually looks better than Nick's because Nick's has like black bars next to his.
Yeah.
For some reason, he's on super skinny mode. He's gonna fucking. Whoa, there he is. All right, the steering wheel shot is an excellent. Oh man, we are a second rate freaking open mic over here.
Me? I got my wipers.
But so, Nick, when are you going to start posting podcasts again?
Probably. I had a thing with my daughter the last month. My ex-wife's car got hit, so I got to take my daughter to school. I'm actually taking my ex-wife's daughter to school too for her. So.
Wow. So Nick had to take his daughter to school, so therefore he can't podcast anymore. Got it.
I can't get.
What happened is my dog died and my grandma's sick, and
a year and a half ago.
To school.
It's tough to get to Garfield, New Jersey, and then back for pickup.
Man, good thing you have another 22 hours out of your day to do podcasting.
Dude, it's 2 hours away. 2 hours up, 2 hours.
20 hours. 20 hours a day. You have 20 more hours. You use 8 hours to sleep, so that's 12 more hours. You use 8 hours for work. That's still 4 hours out of your day. What'd you do? Sit around and beat your dick?
I used to, not anymore.
Tyler's the drill sergeant of podcasting, and he's got.
I just keep it real, man.
Yeah.
Look at Nick. He's like, "Fuck." He's right, man. I should have been pumping out episodes.
I know, dude. 2 weeks behind.
I mean, you obviously have an excellent phone that works, and look at how easy this works. Here we go. You got a podcast.
Yeah, I want to set it up in my basement. Save some money. Start doing it from home.
Yeah. Are you
going
gonna produce it? Are you gonna produce it yourself too?
No, I'm gonna send it to you. Justin said he'll help out.
Yeah. $300 a pop.
Oh, damn.
Tyler. I'll slide in the honorable mention. What podcast that's called?
The honorable mention podcast. Honorable mention. Other than honorable. That's going to be your new podcast. You're going to take the name over.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
That's the honorable mention. That's my new podcast.
Yeah.
The honorable mention. What was the one that you were going to start and then quit?
Dude, you're pretty brutal, dude.
I'm sorry, man. I'm the hard one. The guy from the hard dude from Philly's like, man, you're being mean.
You are being mean, dude. What was that called? Shit, what was that, dude?
I don't think Justin knew.
I don't know if I've heard that story.
It'll come to me. I want to do a news podcast every day, 30 minutes or 20 minutes every day to break down the day before. It's in the works. Might pop up around January. It's going to be a lot of work doing it every day.
Who knows if you'll have enough time during the day? Hopefully, you're not a school bus driver still.
Yeah, if I'm taking my daughter to school, I can't do it.
He's just not gonna have enough time. He sounds like Will Ferrell in Old School. I gotta go to office.
I gotta go to the grocery store, and then I don't know.
Home Depot, Bed Bath and Beyond. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time. But yeah, these are the trials and tribulations of being a podcaster. So we're here in a therapy session, bitching and moaning about having to cut podcasts. So, oh damn, there's the great Jerry Worms in the chat, finally catching up on an open mic session. So what's up, Jerry?
Did you see Jerry sent Jack his engraved cuffs? That's pretty cool.
Amazing. Some old ass cuffs with Worms, the name inscribed on the cuffs. That's pretty cool, man. Very cool thing. Very nice of you to do, Jerry. That's sweet. So yeah, one of the things, Nick, I think Nick's got to get into it. I think it'll keep everybody engaged. I got the WhatsApp group created. I want to add people like Jerry, affiliated counterculture type crew to one of the main chats. That way, it could be like a family chat. Everybody can talk in there because sometimes the podcasters might get tired of talking. So guys like Jerry might be able to chime in and keep us inspired. And
am I still going to have a job at the end of this, or will I be fired?
You still got a job. Don't worry. The direct deposit is in the works. We're just going to need a picture of a voided check.
Gotcha.
And then we we can hook up your direct deposit. I only know that because I've been filing paperwork. Your honorable discount. Nick, did you retire or did you quit
from the police department?
Yeah.
Or
are you still working?
In Article 32, I got released, like a medical discharge, basically.
Oh, nice. Not nice, but nice.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Doing hero shit. It's tough.
Yeah.
Now he drives his daughter to school all day long.
Yeah.
He sits outside the school and just waits and then drives her home.
That's what he was really doing in the van. He was first guy in the pickup line.
Yeah.
Lining up.
Pickup line.
Bro, the school that I used to work at, like the kids get out at 1:50 in the afternoon. The elementary school that I worked at, the parents or the people started lining up at noon. They had like a book club basically that they would meet. And for a while they would come into the lobby of the school and the school was like, hey, can you tell them to leave? I was like, well, you got to tell them to leave, but I'll make sure that it's enforceable. And they were like, yeah, because they just sit in there and they have a book club and they start talking about stuff. And it's like social hour for these ladies. And it's like, ladies, you don't need to get here this early. So crazy shit.
Pickup lines are ruthless.
Yeah.
Dan Crenshaw texted me yesterday, wants to come on the pod on Monday.
What did I just see that he's having problems with? What's his somebody else
he's trying to get ahead of something. He went to Mexico.
Epstein?
Oh, the tequila thing.
No,
yes.
not Epstein.
No, well, that probably tequila.
Nick's on Twitter. He was involved in the Epstein.
Yeah.
No, apparently he went to Mexico with both parties. They had a meeting with Mexican officials about dealing with the cartels. The Mexican officials said some kind of sexist joke, and all that's in the news right now is that Dan toasted to it. And apparently it was super vulgar and offensive, and there was female subordinates there that felt offended. That happened back in, I don't know when it happened. It's not recent, but it just broke yesterday, and then he hit us up wanting to come on the show.
No shit. Hey,
he didn't even tell
that's
the joke.
Good. That's big. You know, love him or hate him. It's pretty interesting that Dan Crenshaw would think like I need to call Anti-Hero Broadcast and get ahead of this.
Yeah, I don't know. We said no for Monday because of what's going on in Mike's whole department.
Yeah,
I hope Mike's not watching it because Mike's gonna fucking make fun of me. But is Mike in the chat at all? No. Oh, he's at the
no,
chat.
He's not. Are you going to talk about it?
I mean,
I was going to bring it up.
Got you. Oh yeah, Jerry. Oh yeah, you got to put your. Or I had hinged cuffs. I was the only one that had hinged cuffs. Yeah. Everybody else had the chain. So I knew when I saw somebody with hinged cuffs and I was missing a pair, that was mine. But yeah, and I don't know if it was Indian River County or Vero Beach PD. I'm pretty sure
it was Indian River County.
Yeah.
Because it was an eviction. It was an eviction, so it was the county. So it was the sheriff's department serving an eviction.
A cop was murdered today.
I think two. Two.
Yeah, and that was Mike's. I feel I don't want to talk for Mike, but Mike knew them, and so
you don't need to talk about. Well, you can let Mike talk about that, but at least for current events, update stuff. You know, sadly, I think 3 deputies were shot. I got to pull the news article up before I start making false claims.
Yeah, and just with that 3 deputies that happening
shot.
Timing with the week of Thanksgiving, it just wasn't a good time to have like a big guest on. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, Mike can definitely speak more to the situation and then also to the experience of what they were doing, because I know at least in my county, I hear the sheriff's deputies coming over our area all the time because I'm a city cop. So I hear the sheriff's deputies coming over that do evictions, the civil guys, and they do it. And sadly, we were talking about this in briefing on Wednesday. We said it's, scary that it's a matter of time before something happens to one of these guys. And our supervisors were reminding us to always pay attention and don't brush off where they are, even though they say they don't need a backup. At least have an idea of they're in my zone. This is where they're at. If not, in my opinion, if not to know what idiot's getting evicted from their house, Nick,
I was going to say, Nick, did they evict you or did you leave voluntarily?
Voluntarily.
But at least
he's in a stolen
who's getting
car
evicted.
right now. That's why he's parked in the woods because this fucking car's hot.
Yeah, there's no license plate on it. It's a paper tag, lost tag. and
then when the fucking cops ask him what he's doing, he's like, "I'm doing a stakeout, man. I'm doing a stakeout." And they're like, "Oh, there's mentally ill Nick. He's doing a stakeout again."
Oh, there he was putting his Rolex into the camera shot. So
that's all I need, dude.
It's blurry, sir. Yeah, there you go. 1269. 69.
I'm 1269.
Oh, Jerry says, and a locksmith was shot. Oh, I was at a house where the ex-wife was trying, or the ex-wife was trying to change the locks, and the locksmith was there, and I was like, dude, you've got a crazy position right here, because you're trying to help this woman break into a house where the ex-husband changed the locks and she has legal right to be in there, and you're helping her, but I have no clue if the ex-husband's inside that house. So scary shit.
We just had a bunch of deputies last month or in September murdered kind of the same way. Stalker broke into the ex-girlfriend's house. Cops were going to enter, and he just started blasting. I think he killed 3. It's terrible.
Wow. Yeah. So sadly, it continues to show the risk that officers, deputies, everybody, in law enforcement puts. We got 2 Tylers. Puts their lives on the line. So brave people, make sure you're wearing your vest. Make sure you're using your tactics. That your guns are loaded properly. That there's no shopping grocery bags hanging off of the holster.
I worked with 2 cops that were killed in line of duty, both of my squad. Both sergeants, actually.
Oof.
I did this on purpose, so I'm in the middle, by the way, because I'm most
important. Yeah. I'm a piece of white bread. Nick's a piece of white bread, and you're the juicy meat in the middle, right? Sorry, that was a bulletproof joke. In case anybody remembers that movie. Anybody see that movie, Bulletproof, with Damon Wayans and what's his name? Billy Madison. Adam
Sandler.
Yeah, Adam Sandler. No, nobody. All right, good movie. Go see it. What other shit talking we got to do?
I don't know. We had Jimmy's crash out on Thursday night. We didn't even talk about. Do we already talk about? We talked about the Thursday night crash out. We didn't talk about the Monday fucking. Remember that when him and Mike got into it?
Oh yeah. So I was watching the broadcast. I was watching it on replay, I think Monday or after the show, and I could just hear Mike's voice when Jimmy was like interrupting you guys. He was doing like pitch count signs to Tyler to try and get him to let him talk, and Mike like. Tyler was trying to be diplomatic about it, and Mike fucking started to lose his shit. And I could just hear his voice. And I've heard Mike and Jimmy argue in real life before. And I said, that's Mike's argument voice. So
yeah. Hold on. Let me see what I can do here. Am I sharing it?
I see another Tyler in the stage. Oh, look at that. There's wow. Interesting. Okay.
Wow,
it's on.
I'm advanced, bro.
You got it keyed up?
Unless you're just trying to ride coattails.
You can do this, blah, 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 blah. So his book came out.
It sucks, but at the end of the day, when what he was helped so many people, and yeah, there was some bad, but the way I look at things is like, hey, there's some negativity, there's some pop culture stuff in there, but would the good have come without the bad? And well, I mean, like, I don't know where it's at. You guys
I don't know the guy.
I don't know the guy. Or somebody Tonto. Hold on, I've got to find where it's at, but it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, worth a watch. Yeah, it was good to speak about that show. I thought K9 was pretty funny. Some of his little stories and stuff like that in there. K9 did a good job. In case Nick doesn't know, K9 runs a show on Tuesday nights. And it's Counterculture Sports. He talks sports and stuff. So he runs a fun show. If anybody doesn't know that, it's on the Counterculture Network. YouTube channel, so you can check that out. What else, Nick? Do you have any idea what we're talking about?
I got it. Hold on.
I just figured I'd talk about something.
Well, people don't realize how difficult it is to mesh and gel with someone on a podcast, not to interrupt people.
Acknowledge it. Somebody,
especially when we're not in the same studio, it makes it even more difficult.
Are you guys ready?
Ready.
it has been a hot topic of the show, actually affected somebody's life in a very, very positive way.
Yeah.
I mean, that dude meeting Gravy there was the first time I met him. Great dude. Just, and he stuck up for the guy. He said, hey, like, I know he's done some things, but without that dude, I don't know that I'm standing here right now.
Jimmy, you said you saw the same video that he was talking about, kind of like a motivational video, like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Pushed away.
Yeah. I mean,
Unbelievable, dude.
What's unbelievable?
That you got the microphone pushed away.
Well, I don't want to interrupt, man.
Dude, this is supposed to be a fucking fun show, dude. Like, literally.
I know.
Okay.
I'm having fun, aren't you?
No, you don't look like you're having fun. But that's just me.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
It's about to get real fun. It'll get fun. Trust me.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I could hear that. I could hear Tyler giving like nervous mom laughs. Tyler gave a nervous mom laugh, like, haha, guys, we're having fun. And then the way Mike's going, like he's waiting for Jimmy. Like Jimmy had like a 3-word limit that if he broke that 3-word limit, Mike was about to flip the desk over.
Yeah, it started with Mike. You could see Mike go, he's talking, and Jimmy interrupts him, and Mike goes and like throws his pen down, right? Like, just, you can't see me, but I threw my pen down, right? That's what Mike does. Mike doesn't say anything. Then I'm talking, and I'm like, I'm on a monologue, right? You know how it is. I'm cutting reels, I'm thinking, and I'm getting it out there. I'm in the zone. And then I see, and I'm like, Jimmy, what's up? What are you doing? He goes, I want to cut in. I want to make a clip. I'm like, all right. And then I think Mike like addresses it there. What happened?
No, I just moved you in because you were doing different. I was trying to get your view up.
Pretty sure Mike addresses it there about interrupting, and like, you're pretty good. He's like, I don't want to interrupt. And he's like, you're pretty good at that.
Yeah.
And it like, whoa, it was like a little like, okay. And then that was a fucking mic crash out. It was.
Yeah. So then that's why Mike was like, oh, well, you're just sitting there with your microphone pushed away. Like you're disinterested or whatever.
What Jimmy did was when the second time when Mike scolded him for interrupting, Jimmy pushed his fucking mic away and went like this. Now, yeah. I mean, I'm not blaming Jimmy or Mike. I'm just saying that was the tension in the room. Once they had it out, everything went back to normal. They talked afterwards. We laughed about it, and we moved on with life.
Yeah,
but, but it's like Nick says, dude. When you got a group of guys like that, it's either vibing or it's not. And if somebody's having a bad day,
right,
the whole room's gonna feel it. Now, the last episode we did yesterday, Thursday, 11/20. That, man, we were vibing like crazy, dude. We were talking about the moon landing. We were fucking.
Dude, it was yesterday morning was a great show, and the chat was hilarious. We were having the chat gang was having so much fun because I brought up what we had talked about, the Jimmy Sniper or Iraq drinking game. And I was joking around with these guys, and these guys were like, so these guys were buying into it. It was hilarious. We were just talking about it, and like, after talking about it and bringing it up and explaining it, because like one of the guys like chimed in late, it's like, wait a minute, what are we talking about? And so we re-explained it. Then Jimmy said, he said something about sniping somebody, and I just typed drink, and so they're like, is that work? And I go, yeah, judges allow it. He said snipe. He's talking about shooting someone at a distance. So we were like, all right, drinking again. We weren't probably, I hope nobody was drinking. It was 12 o'clock in the afternoon. But at least pretend playing the game in the comments was hilarious. It was fun. So we were having a good time. So that'll probably carry on in the chats. So if you just randomly see somebody say drink, it's probably because Jimmy just said sniper. Yeah.
And then, Nick, you'll love this, man. Check this out. We've got merch, but I made a shirt. Can you guys see it?
No.
I'll bring it on the stage.
I've got so many StreamYard tabs open. Distractionary blows.
Because
We'd always talk about like, hey, distractionary blows are a real thing. And then people are like, that's just punching people. Like, no, dude, I'm distracting you from whatever you're doing by punching you in the face. Like if you like one of the big debates, Nick, if you were going and somebody was going to kill themselves and they didn't have an edged weapon or a gun, and they were like, I'm just going to start, and they're like trying to kill themselves or they're going to do something to where they could hurt themselves, would you punch them in the face to stop them?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what
But,
you give them.
but people don't realize how hard it is to handcuff somebody. I mean, you got a 13-year-old wire girl, right? Whatever the hell to say. It'll take 3 grown men to handcuff her because, one, you're not trying to hurt her, and 2, someone who does not want to get handcuffed. It's difficult to handcuff somebody. And it looks like we might be beating on them. And now you take in factor in if somebody wants to hurt themselves. Yeah, dude, what would you rather have? Someone punch in the face or get away, run into traffic, jump out of a window, find a weapon? Like, you got to do what you got to do to detain them.
Yeah, Brennan from BJJ Cops makes a living on teaching cops how to handle people that don't want to go to jail.
Especially, dude, the crazy people, they're the toughest, man. They got retard strength, man. It's crazy. When they're staring through you and they can see 10 miles away, you're going to be in for a fight.
Yeah, it's a good. That was another comment in the chat room. Was I think you guys were showing like a shooting or something like that, and they were like distractionary shots to the face. So everything now is so the anti-hero broadcast is getting some of its own jargon or whatever, or own inside jokes now, and you guys are making shirts, which is great.
And that's what we tried to do, right? So we knew that we were going to take a hit, but I've realized our old page, like we were a podcast, but we were also kind of a YouTube page, and people come to your YouTube to take your product for them. Just like if I go into a store and buy something, I don't care about that store. I don't. I want what they have for me, and I walk out, and I could give 2 shits about that store unless they have something else I want. So when you create a community and a broadcast, all of those people that don't care about your store, that don't care about your podcast, they go away. So the numbers do shrink down to like 1/10 of what it was, but that 10th, they're strong. And they care, and they've created all kinds of like you said, inside jokes. They show up every time. They're very welcoming in their own weird way to anybody that kind of wants to join the crew. You know, whether they want to join and watch with everybody, whether they want to join the podcast. Anytime there's a new face that sits over there, dude, they get fucking roasted. It's part of the initiation process. And but yeah, I mean, people all day want to sit there and say, well, oh, why'd you hide your episodes behind a membership? And it's like, because it's fucking mine. I can do whatever the hell I want. I can charge you. Well, I want to watch your videos and I don't want to pay you for it. Well, then, I know we talked about this last time, but creating a community like a radio show is just as if not better than having a big YouTube page with like 20, 30,000 views. I know that sounds like I'm saying that just because we have lower views. But when we go live, we have 1/10 of the people. Like when the Squadcast went live on Thursday nights with Brent Tucker and me and the old Anti-Hero podcast, we would average around 600 or 700 people watching. Right? When we rebranded to the broadcast and we made it the night shift, we're looking at 60 or 70. Literally went down. What percent would that be?
We're
1,000%. We're at
100%.
Yeah, we're at 10% of what we were. But those 60 or 70 are so much more engaging and important and like friendly and more awesome people. 600 or 700 fucking want. Like they don't care about the podcast. They could give 2 shits. And it shows too. It shows when it wasn't the exact product they want, which is fine. I don't care. When it wasn't the exact product they want, they left. Which, again, if I went to a store and they didn't have the fucking type of ketchup I want, I'm going to go to another store. I don't care. if it was a store, a local store where I cared about them making money and I cared about them having business and I
The
cared
managers
about them
talked to
thriving,
you. The employees were cool
I
with
want to
you.
shop there and I'm
Yeah.
going to buy another type of ketchup because I want to buy it from that store. That's the
Right.
fucking difference.
Yeah. You're just creating brand loyalty, and you've
Nick,
got
stop checking yourself out in the camera.
I'm fucking great, dude. What the hell?
it's even though.
Should I put some
No.
bark in it?
Move
No.
your hand. I want to see your sweat. I want to see your sweater again.
Dude, this is
You look
nice.
like you're wearing the sweater that Jason Voorhees' mom wore on Friday the 13th.
Dude, I'm not taking fashion advice from you, bro. Black T-shirts, no holsters. There you go.
I am a 40-year-old grown-up gothic person.
Grown up God. He's a scene kid. He's in
You
a
don't watch Twilight anymore? No, on your roster?
I'm too old for Twilight. I was no, but I know.
yeah.
Twilight came out when I think I was going to Iraq.
Yeah. Not your time for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, but so like what you're saying, I mean, the same things happen to me and I'm still trying to grow my audience and stuff like that. Cause it's like, how do I have 4,600 subscribers, but I'm only getting 50 to 100 views on a podcast? So you're just you got to build those, you got to build that dedicated community that's going to check you out. And then with the broadcast, it's a totally different thing. And that's what, guys, if you listen to like FM radio or some of these syndicated shows like Monsters of the Midday or something or whatever, they've got all these inside jokes, all this stuff that goes on. And, you either you gotta listen and you gotta learn it, or you gotta move on, like
Remember
whatever
Opie
you want
and
to do.
Anthony?
Yeah. Opie and Anthony.
They had their way out, whip them out Wednesday.
They had all kinds. They had some crazy stuff.
We should bring that back. Shitty Tuesday.
We'd like to outside of the ridiculous sexism and racism, we would like to be like a Howard Stern show for the first responder and veteran community. That's what we want. Like straight entertainment, also informative, and
well, I like how I think you said it yesterday morning. You said you probably said news and entertainment, but the way you said it sounded like you said news entertainment. So I was like thinking like sports entertainment, like wrestlers are athletic. They're competing in something somewhat, but they're also really role playing a script, but that sometimes changes and they have to adapt to it just like an athlete in sports would. So by you saying news entertainment, I think you're not, I mean, we're not making write it down, but you're not making like a legal statement covering yourself but it's like, hey, let it be known that we're reporting on stuff that we hear, but we're also somewhat reporting gossip. We're not full blown reporters. We haven't vetted it through 3 people, like the news has to usually. We are telling you what's going on and what we know from, the couple news clips that we watched or the YouTube video we watched about it. So it's news entertainment.
News entertainment. That's a new thing. That's our thing. That's what we're doing.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Now you can't use it. You
I
gave
won't.
it to me.
Okay. I gave it to you what my ears thought they heard you say. So it's you just have to go. That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. Yeah. It's very true. So all right, boys. Well, if we don't have anything else, I mean, we can keep it going, or we're at an hour. We can run it down
for you, Tyler, I remember the show name, Pulse 20. You give me 20 minutes and I'll give you the world.
Pulse 20. That's right.
Yep.
It hits a little differently for a guy from Central Florida.
And then he quit and he didn't do it anymore.
No, man. I mean, it's in production.
It's in production. You sound like Mike.
You pay Euro money, bro.
Mike's got he's got like 5 shows.
I'm living in my car, dude.
In his fucking head. That's where it's in production. Have you drawn a logo? No. Have you talked to anybody? No. Do you have a code? No. Do you know where you're going to do it? No. Do you know how you're going to do it? No. It's in production.
See, I got answers to all that. Got a logo.
Let me see it. Let's see it right now. Let me see it. Where's that?
You really want me to try to bring that up right now?
You have a logo.
Yeah, I got a logo.
No, you don't.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
What do you want to lose? I'm broke, dude. You want to bet 500? I'll send it to you right now.
You have a logo that you're able to show right now.
Yes.
How are you
I
gonna
have to
show it?
scroll through my photo camera and fucking find it. I'm not doing it while I'm live. God knows what I might send over there. I'll send it to you when we're off.
Okay.
All
It's a
right.
globe that says Pulse 20. Yeah, I'm still working on it because it's square. I want to try to get it to where the logo is just itself.
You know how long it's going to take him to show it to you? As long as it takes him to go into Chat GPT and write a prompt and get that logo made.
I did that shit already. How do you think I made it? You think I threw it or something? Or paid someone to do it? I went to Chat GPT. Plugged it right in.
Wait, we said sports. Oh, you say sports is Tuesday night, Justin?
Yeah, Tyler didn't catch me on that. I was wrong. It's Monday, right?
Yeah, Mondays at 7 with K9. I think Nicole watched. If I remember correctly, I think.
Yeah,
K9
Nicole's K9's fan.
Yeah, she's in. She watches.
Yeah,
every
she was in the comments. Sorry about that, Nicole. My bad. Anyways, people that are watching this should just hit the subscribe button on Counterculture and then hit the bell notification, and all those shows, when they get dropped on Counterculture or go live, it'll send you a notification. So people will be pleasantly surprised on Mondays when they think it's on Tuesdays, just because I said so.
You can watch it on Tuesday if you want.
My battery died again, but
it is a podcast. You can watch it on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So you just may miss the fantasy stuff. Fucking fantasy, bro. Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills quarterback, last week scores 56 points in my league. He's one of my quarterbacks. But I was like, you know what? Let me play Flacco. The guy's been kind of on fire. And Josh Allen was on my bench sitting on 56 points. So everybody yells at me at work, bro, you just put Josh Allen in and you leave it. And I don't try to mess with him. So Josh Allen comes back in this week, and I go, last night they played a Thursday game. He dropped a big ol' 4 points. Motherfucker.
Don't play QBs on Thursday games, man. Thursday games are wild. Crazy shit happens on Thursday night.
That's an interesting tip. I got 3 quarterbacks just because I grabbed them up to kind of handcuff people. So I have what's his name, Aaron Rodgers, and then I got Flacco. So I got some old dudes.
Yeah, hold on, wait. It'd be great if it was 2013.
Yeah, I muted. Whoa! Tyler kicked himself off. Tyler's on his 4th phone.
Yeah, that was an echo.
I muted your other microphone.
That's the problem. I grabbed May like round 12.
Drake May?
Yep, killing it.
Yeah. Patriots, right? Patriots?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My roster's pretty stacked. I got Christian McCaffrey, got the running back from Miami. How do you say his name? A chain or some shit like that.
Yeah, A-Chain.
A-Chain. Yep, got A-Chain.
Yeah. A-Chan, whatever.
A-Chain. That's it, A-Chain. I got Swift. I got his back.
I got Swift.
Yeah, Swift's good, man.
I'm doing good. I'm like 5th place out of 10, so like I'm making the playoffs. I've been up in what's that? Who's right now, dude? Defense in my mind is one of those things, almost like a kicker. Like I can just kind of replace with like what's left.
Yeah, stream, dude. I usually go in and see who's playing the Cleveland, who's playing Bengals, and I'll just. I
got Green Bay, which Green Bay is pretty much a solid play for every week, you know. So but yeah, sometimes.
They're good. We got rid of our kickers, so we have an extra flex position instead of a kicker.
That's good. Fucking kickers. I picked Gay. I picked Matt Gay just to say Gay during the draft, and then he just fucking shit the bed, and he ended up getting dropped. He got picked up by LA or somebody. He got picked up by somebody. Yeah, some shitty broadcast account says boo. It must be a bot. Definitely a bot. Definitely a bot, right. Even though I think we're on a what?
So wasn't that Tyler? He was on the right.
Yeah, let's see. I'll add his audio. Boo.
Hey, dude, fantasy's crazy, man. You think you haven't figured out, you know.
No, for sure. So I was with at the hockey game I was at last night. I was with our commissioner, and he's in last place. He's like 2-9 or something like that. And we decided that the last place fantasy guy has to eat like the hottest wings, which I'm happy that I'm not, because hey, there's Tyler again.
Is there an
Coming
echo?
back from no, you're good. So I'm happy I'm not last place, because I don't even eat hot wings anyways. But he's in last. So all right, I can provide a little story. I'm like a tactile guy. Like, I don't like stuff all over my fingers, because I know how dirty your hands get. And so I don't mind holding a sandwich or bread sandwich, but like wings, like messy stuff that's going to get all over my fingers that I either have to wipe off or lick. I don't want to challenge myself to lick my fingers.
I'm the same way. So I wipe after every time I grab the wing.
Yeah.
And I eat ribs with a fork and knife.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, all right. We're weirdos.
Yeah. And the corn on the cob, cut it down.
Ooh, corn on the cob. Yeah. Yeah. So it's, I would make if I was going to eat, I like my wife to clean my chicken for me, and no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm not a wing guy. I'll just order chicken tenders or chicken nuggets and be a child.
Dude, wings, I could live off the wings. Love them.
But you eat them with a fork and knife?
What's that?
Or you just wipe your hands off?
Every time I wipe my hands. Dude, I like the dry rub. We have a spot up here, Cajun wings from Karen's. Next time you come up, I'll bring you there. It'll be a good time.
All right. Next
Yeah,
time.
he'll also bring you to a fucking live show with 2 people in it.
I was waiting for that.
I'm surprised I haven't got ragged on that for more.
The only reason why is you called and verbally threatened the guy that fucking ripped us off, and he bitched out. So I was like, "You're good, Nick. In my book, you're good."
No, Tyler, I think you need to leave that helmet on for the rest of the show.
Yeah. Got to write El Presidente on the front of it.
Does that dude ever fucking say anything back about giving us some money, or is he fucking pocket it all?
He says he has no money. I blocked him on everything, man.
Fuck that.
I'm waiting for January. I'm waiting for January. I'm going to pull all his shit off the website for his nonprofit, which I found out was created like a couple years prior. He's full of shit. Not only that, it was made in New Jersey. I told him, I said, yo, dude, if you have a nonprofit from New Jersey, there's all kinds of paperwork you need to file before you can even solicit in Pennsylvania, which he didn't do that either. So, fuck this dude.
I like it.
When the next quarter reports come out, I'm going to fucking hammer him.
We'll talk about it on open mic when you do it.
Yep. Scumbag.
Yeah. So the listeners have even become disinterested in this conversation.
I gotta go, so I'll just say bye.
Yeah. No, cool, man. Yeah, good show, boys, and we will see you next week on Black Friday. Tyler, you doing shows next week on Thursday? Thanksgiving?
No show Thursday. We're gonna do our shows Friday, but we're gonna do a Thanksgiving show, I think, for the boys. So that way, losers like Nick, they can have something to do because no one wants to spend Thanksgiving with them.
Yeah, I'm actually not doing anything for Thanksgiving.
I'm just kidding. That was really mean. Really mean.
I don't have any family, dude. So
that's what you know how many Thanksgivings and Christmas? That's why we're doing this, because I've spent so many off work, not even working, alone, because my kid's mom had him. I had no family around, so that's why we're going to kind of do something on Thanksgiving. I think we're going to try to orchestrate it.
nice.
Cool.
Are we doing Friday?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, cool. I'll show you my cardboard box I just moved into.
Okay, good. You went from a van to a Kia Sentra to a fucking box. Cool.
Yeah, it's a big box.
That's what she said.
Yep.
All right, later.
On that note, later, boys. Oh, Nick, leave your phone on. That way we can upload appropriately.
Sounds good.
Bye.